we strongly believe that each one of us can do their part to eliminate hunger. It's a big shame that our people here in Kenya and in Africa die of hunger or because of lack of food and water. We talk about all these big things, politicians promise us or make false promises, but food is very fundamental to our people. This is a lot of people in the other parts of the world have eliminated hunger, but us imagine that our people are still dying of hunger. This is a big shame. So let's do our part. For example, I have a small backyard farm here or garden in the city, and you can see I'm raising my own food. I have tomatoes. You can see tomatoes. Then I have even the sound you can hear. That is the sound of chicken and the cock. I have some chicken too. So we can do these small steps. If everyone does this, we can eliminate hunger. There is no way my family is going to sleep without food. Having this kind of farming. It's a small farm. It's a small garden, but I'm able to get enough food from here. You can see this is kales or sukuma wiki and spinach. That I have here. I'm trying to do a bit of farming so that no single day we will miss food. It's a bad thing that people miss food. So imagine if everyone was to participate in farming, do things like this, then we will not have hunger. We will not have people dying because of lack of food. You can see my tomatoes here. I'm trying. Not doing them really professionally, but it's a trial. You don't need to be perfect to start doing something. You start, just start. You can see I'm having tomatoes here. So, instead of buying, I'm able to get tomatoes from my own garden. We need to participate. And, again, I love nature. You can see, the trees, here in the city. I've planted a bit of Grevillea trees, and you can really see all this stuff. This is what we need to do. So if all of us participate to do a bit of farming, plant some sukuma wiki, plant some maize, plant some tomatoes, plant spinach, plant cassava, plant wheat, plant potatoes, plant managu, plant sage. We do all these things. I'm sure that we will not have an issue with food. And once you have food, once our people have enough food, then of course we can be able to think of other things. But if people are dying of food, how are we going to think of all these things, going to the moon, satellites and all these things, if we have not been able to do the basics? You see, you can hear the sound of my chicken, my chickens, the cocks and, the hens and all that stuff. Some are laying eggs, we try this, you don't need a lot of money to do this. You need a small garden. You can do vertical farming. You can put soil in a few sacks, start planting spinach, sukuma wiki, and other stuff. So let's really try. Let's take this challenge. Start planting something. Let's plant. Let's produce. Not just consuming. Not looking for 50 shillings to go buy vegetables every time. And you have a place where you can be able to plant a few spinach or sukuma wiki, and then you be watering them and doing all these things, and you start having your own food. Let's grow our own food, and let's encourage everyone. Anyone you meet, ask them, have you planted something? I believe everyone can plant something if we are serious about it. Thank you.